And all these teachers, whether it's the Hindu teachings, the teachings of Gautama Buddha, Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, or any that you want to put in there, all of these teachers and all of these traditions are essentially guiding humanity to three important goals. Those goals are universal love of all beings, do no harm, and be a good moral person. These are essentially the underlying teachings of all of these traditions. How Hinduism describes that, they describe it. How Buddha described it, he described it. How Jesus Christ describes it, he describes it that way. And how Prophet Muhammad and others describe it, they describe it in their way. But all of these traditions are essentially guiding people in humanity to those same three goals: universal love of all beings, do no harm, and be a good moral person. What I'm sharing is that Gautama Buddha described it in such a clear and concise way that you can discover that his teachings are truth right now. It's not based on belief. And by learning his teachings, what people say is it actually makes them a better Christian, or makes them a better Hindu, or makes them a better Muslim, because they're actually learning these natural laws of existence. And since Gautama Buddha never asked to be worshipped, never considered himself a god, he didn't call himself a messiah or a savior, it's very open for people to learn his teachings and incorporate them into what they're already doing in their current faith practice. So rather than sit around and fight and war over who's right and who's wrong, what I'm sharing is that we can all learn these teachings together, and we can all learn how to peacefully coexist in a more loving, kind, and compassionate way, where we acknowledge that all of these teachers are essentially guiding humanity to the same goals, but they just use different language and different cultural examples in order to explain those teachings.